What's up, Clashers? Turn 56 from iKonik here with another breakdown video. I'm going to watch Master of Doom 3-star this base here with a stoned Hogo. As always with these videos, first we're going to look at the base itself, talk about traps and weaknesses, then we'll sketch out the attack a little bit, and then watch the replay. This was from iKonik War 137 versus xxyz, and with my second account, Master of Doom, this was my first base that I selected. It was a first attack, so I wasn't 100% sure where all the traps were, but I mean, I kind of knew. Tesla's going to be in the core here. It's the only thing that makes sense. Protecting that town hall. And that wouldn't make any sense for giant bombs to be here. That just wouldn't path right. It would be really effective way, or ineffective way, I should say, to lay those out. So that leaves these northern 2x4 chambers as the double giant bomb spots. So I guess correctly on that one, that's where those were. So a little bit difficult, perhaps, to path around these double giant bombs. I don't think those are truly effectively laid out. They're laid out between defenses on the long axis, not the short axis. It's not the best way to lay these out, so they definitely could have been worked around with a more traditional hog attack. But some of our members have been doing really nice work with the stoned Hogo. Stoned meaning 3 golems in the kill squad. So I decided I was going to try that, and I was going to come in from the north here with that kill squad and push them through, and hopefully those golems would take out all of these giant bombs, which they did. So no lure on this attack. I have 3 golems, so that is pretty beefy. They'll be able to soak up a lot of damage. And then I'm going to use a rage spell to take out the clan castle. So first step here is just dropping in 2 of my golems, and they're going to path in through here and distract all of the defenses that are in this northern region right here. While that's going on, I'm just going to drop a couple wizards over on each section here, take out a couple of these collectors. That's going to start creating my funnel. And then a few wall breakers are going to crack open holes here and here, and then just a little bit later I'll drop a 3rd set that's going to crack that joint right there. So they're all into this second level. And then as my golems start to push in, a few more wizards up top in the north, and then my archer queen is going to go down. Once I know that funnel is up for sure, my barb king, as well as this final golem that I have a max golem in my clan castle, so those are all going to push in through here. And my kill squad, with the help of a rage spell right around there, and then of course a jump spell to get them all the way into the core there, it's going to do a really nice job. I believe I've dropped 8 to 10 whiz, my heroes, and the golems, and that's it. But they're taking out all of these defenses here. Queen gets that guy. These wizard towers, I believe, go down. Of course, all of those giant bombs pop. And then I even get almost the entirety of this core as well. Everything but this last expo over here on the left. Both heroes are down as well. So really nice return on my investment. About half my troop space has taken out, you know, a huge chunk of this base. And I have 20 hogs that I deploy over a 2-finger drop from this side here, and because of this core being pretty much hollowed out, they're going to path so nicely, exactly how I wanted them to path around this direction. And I saved 2 heal spells. I knew with the quad Teslas here down by the 2 archer towers as well, that's a lot of DPS coming in on my hogs, so I knew I was going to need a couple of heal spells down over there. And it turns out to be just enough to keep them alive through all that. I lose a few, but not too many at all. And I've got plenty of hogs left for cleanup as they end up over on the west side there. So that is the plan. Let's go ahead and clear this off, and we'll watch the replay, see how it works out in real time. No wizard towers in the area up there, so all I had to do with my wall breakers was try to time that mortar. It's the only splash damage to worry about. third set of wall breakers gets me right into the chamber with all the big jump bombs in them. And I went with the rage spell instead of the lightning spell. These guys all had the same clan castle composition with the balloon in there, and I knew that the rage spell or the lightning spell wouldn't do anything against that balloon, so passed on bringing the lightning. And still getting some good tanking up there from that golem, so I can be very patient with my first heal spell on those hogs there as they come in from the east side. That's why I chose the east side to come in from as opposed to the west side. That was a decision that I made as I deployed them, not earlier in the planning. You always want to see which direction you still have more tanks to come in. All other things being equal, you want to deploy your hogs from the tanking side. You can save those heal spells for later. And there's my Archer Queen up in the corner being stupid, deciding that she needed to take out 2 segments of wall instead of just 1. Yeah. And just clean up, moving forward from there. So there it is, you guys, a stoned Hogo Wee Wee. I do consider that, instead of a Go Wee Wee Ho, I consider that a Hogo Wee Wee because I think that the kill squad isn't big enough to consider that the majority of my army. I think it's the hogs that are the bigger portion, the more important part of the army. So that's why I call it a stoned Hogo. All right, until next time, you guys, this is Turn 56 saying keep on clashing.